Morning, everybody. TGIF. I'm going to say that's an F. We got a big old fat storm rolling right down the lake at me. Right there out of the east. East wind's blowing. You can see the rain coming out of it. So I'm doing this a little prematurely. I might be able to still fish a little bit, but it's coming pretty fast. So real quick, I want to say thank you to all the great people. Courtney and I went to the fair last night. Had quite a few people come up to me and introduce themselves and say hi and talk for a minute. It was wonderful, wonderful. I'm pretty sure we're going back to the fair today. I'm a Central New York kid, man. I'm a fair guy. I always have been. So we're gonna go back today and walk around the buildings and look at stuff probably this afternoon. But you know, whenever you see us, please feel free to say hello. You know, the whole point of what we do is so we can all meet. You know, no different if you see somebody out there with one of our t-shirts on and you watch too. You know, that's a great way of introducing yourselves, and you never know. Listen, I've picked up fishing buddies this year already because of it, you know, and I hope everybody else out there does too. You know, and that's the positive nature of what we're doing here. You know, everything about what we do is positivity. Everything. You know, we try to better ourselves every day, and as we get better, everything around us gets better. What we put out in our vibe is absolutely what comes back to us. You know, you put trash out all day long, then trash is what you get back. So we don't want that. I don't even like to talk about it, but I do like to point out the fact that that's the case. You know, if you're a river fisherman, or if you're somebody that fishes the wall in Oswego, or you know what a back eddy is. That's where the current comes down in a situation in the river and it no longer goes straight. Some way, somehow, something is diverted and cut a slice of that current off, so it's all moving this way, and all of a sudden you cut that current off and it goes whoop. Sometimes it'll go all the way back 180 degrees. Sometimes it comes off that main current so fast it swirls right around. That's the circular flow right there. That's a little piece of your current coming off, and it does not sure where to go. It could go anywhere, and it goes woo, and it comes right back into the flow. You know, that's good. That's that's what you want. So you got to be aware that what you put out there is what swings right back around and comes back at you. So why would I want to put crap out there knowing that it's going to come slap me in the side of the head here in about 5 seconds? So I'm going to put good out there because that way I know good's coming back. Makes sense, doesn't it? That's all part of what we're doing here. This is, you know, I talk about fishing, and fishing relates to life in a lot of ways. And the lessons I've learned while fishing have completely enhanced my life. You know, for people that don't know, you know, or listen, I wish I could take that old commercial, that old Coke commercial. I'd like to buy the world of Coke. I'd like to buy the world of fishing rod and give everybody. I've never, ever, ever seen anyone upset or angry or pissed off while they're reeling in a fish. Never. And I've seen tens of thousands of people reel in fish. Never seen it, because it's fun, it's happy, it's a life or death struggle that doesn't have to be life or death in the end result, but for half of that party it's a life or death struggle, and you're like, wow, this is amazing, and then it's done, and it never seen anybody upset reeling in a fish. So that is my big circle back to, if you see us out and about, say hello, chat for a minute, whatever. We appreciate it. We appreciate it, and that's why we're doing it. So, all right, well, it's Friday. It's supposed to be a nice weekend. I'm trying to get back out on Lake Ontario tomorrow morning. It's in the mid 60s right now when I left the dock, and it's still obviously the water's still warm. Nothing dramatic has changed. These storms are looming, and I'm probably going to get off the water so I don't have a repeat of the lightning escapade here a couple days ago. Salmon fishing on the east end hasn't been great up there on Lake Ontario yet, but with all this weather and all that water, those fish got to be coming to the front door. They got to be. You know, and pretty soon you're going to see a pile of them right in the